Briar. So I'm playing God of War Ragnarok, and I'm playing on hard mode. So the game has five difficulty settings, which are basically just easy, normal, hard, very hard, and like very, very hard that you unlock later. The very, very, very hard setting. You have to beat the game to get that. I found that the game is actually not that hard. Playing the game on hard, it doesn't really seem like it is that hard. Except for like in specific instances in the game, it seems like really, 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 really hard. Generally though, it didn't really seem like that bad to me for some reason. Oh God. Like I thought I actually was playing on normal mode. So like I think what the difficulty setting really is that the enemies have more health. So like I'm fighting this guy and he is just absolutely like he's like taking everything I got, like and like barely affecting his health.
Where'd she go?
She will be back.
Huntresses claim to worship Scabby, but they kill just to kill. She would have never wanted that.
No. There is purpose here.
Like I literally had to pull out all the stops just to, you know, get past a little, you know, and it's like I almost feel like I had to cheat to defeat the last boss. So it's like something where sometimes hard mode in games is not very hard. And then some games, I think hard mode is actually hard.
He had Durlin with him, threatening him, as if he knew I would know him.
So the game still seems pretty playable, but just kind of like hard, you know? You really have to you know, go in there and not pull any punches when you're playing. God damn it. I'm not sure what else the difficulty setting actually affects. Like what else the difficulty does, you know? Besides, I think it makes the enemies have more health. I'm not sure if it also lowers my health. What happened? I got poisoned or something. But anyway, the difficulty seemed kind of manageable. Until I got to like the area of the game that I'm in now, where it kind of seems a little bit more brutal than it was before. Oh,
What do those say they're doing here?
Some Vanir from the dark magic to defend themselves from Aesir. There were consequences.
I mean, you really need to know what you're doing when you're playing
Anything interesting, brother?
to get past different parts of these levels, you know?
The tremors. They come from beyond that gate.
Let's find a way around.
Oh, great. Another gateway. That's awesome. So one secret with the gateway is that as soon as you use the gateway, your health and your rage will actually be replenished immediately. So if you don't need to do anything except for touch the gate, and your health and your rage will become full again.
Big man, boss needs your help coaxing this stag back to the World Tree. The boss needs your help, mind you. Not me, I'm doing great. Got a belly full of stag feed, living life, but yeah. Talk to him back at the round between rounds when you got a moment.
All right. What's with this deer? Am I supposed to kill this dude? Is that actually a deer?
The autumnal stag.
Hey, how about you follow me back home? Fall, get it? Yeah?
Oh, and that's the squirrel.
No.
The arrogant squirrel. Not the bitter squirrel. Or the anxious squirrel. I would say this is more like a reindeer than, you know, your standard just deer. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Hold on. There's another tunnel here. I didn't even see that when I was here before. What is this? Oh, I got poisoned again.
It's that dragon again.
Oh, another dragon?
Different one.
Or a different dragon? Or the same dragon? One thing I really love about this game is the other characters. Mimir and Atreus are great characters. Along with Kratos, who's also a great character.
You're not going anywhere with that dragon around. Watch out!
I think the time in the game with where the difficulty is really obvious is when you're fighting the bosses. I think like these like random low-level enemies are pretty manageable, but like when you're fighting the more like powerful characters, like the dragons, it's like the difficulty really seems to be obvious at that point. Okay, okay, I know what to do. Some of the bosses, like I just fought Heimdall, I think his name was. He was a little bit harder, or I'm sorry, he was a little bit easier because it's a little bit less of a fight and a little bit more like on the technique, what you're trying to do. Like you have to kind of like, you know, dodge him at the right time or parry or whatever. There's a little bit less focus on like, just like, you know, damaging him and avoiding damage. It's kind of more like you're supposed to be doing some sort of specific thing to win the fight instead of just it being this like really, really, really
Your
super
stag.
Hey, how
difficult
about a ball
boss
would be
battle.
better? Oh, get it? Yeah? No? No.
Alright, so the dragon stays here, it appears. Or no, he's gone. Oh, but he came back. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, there we go. I didn't see that before. I was too blinded by the dragon. His glorious dragonness.
Gotta break that pillar too.
Its glorious fire-breathing majesticness, majesty, whatever.
Another dragon. Got rid of it for now. We better hunt it down or it'll be back. Can't cross it.
So I thought I actually had to finish more of the game and then come back to do this part. But I guess you can just destroy those pillars and that makes the dragon go away.
That's up closer. We are near the source.
Poison.
I know you see me.
Alright, talk to this guy.
I am listening.
5 hours due north. 2 hours east. They said I would find this valley a new home after the Aesir destroyed mine.
So, what happened?
I cannot remember. I know that I wanted a new life.
Do you remember seeing anything that could help us find the other half of your hourglass?
There were 3 waterfalls. I remember wishing I could live near them.
Another spirit displaced by the Aesir.
Odin must have been really mad when Freya left him to do all this.
Odin was never going to stop. That's why he sent Thor here.
And what of Faye? Does she challenge Thor? Challenge Odin?
Who knows? The truth is waiting for us, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I was recording. So it looks like there's a little bit. I can burn this. Sorry, I can burn this. And then that lowers that, so I can swing. Oh, here. God of War Ragnarok. This game is actually very big, and it's a very long game. I'm kind of surprised. I thought for sure I would have beaten the entire game by now and started a new game. But this game actually has a lot of content. There's a lot going on. You know, there's also a lot of story and character development and other cool stuff. You know, it's a great game. But
One of those mysterious crystals.
other stuff, I don't know.
Aye, watch my head on these walls, brother.
Am I not always careful with you?
Oh yeah, always the lightest touch.
If something
The game is just really awesome in pretty much every way. It's kind of crazy that games like this are even like existing to me for some reason. I don't know, like it's like if you can compare like this God of War game to like the God of War games. Oh,
Bloody Drake!
this God of War game to the God of War games like for the PlayStation 2, which were also really great games. It's like it's kind of insane the level of like I don't know like how much stuff is in the game, I guess. Like playing the game, you get such a sense of like, wow, there is a lot going on, you know, in the game. Like walking around and doing the missions and going through the different areas and everything. It's like the game is really big, and you know, oh my god, I forgot. And there's so many different bosses. Some of the bosses are just like these random dinosaur-looking creatures. Whoever this is, Cragjaw. Some of the bosses are more like gods, like Norse gods. Like I said, I just fought Heimdall. You know, so it's like, it's interesting that when you really look at things, the games haven't even changed that much, like compared to the PlayStation 2. But the technology is just so much better. Like you just have so much more going on in these newer games than you did in the older games. In some ways. But I love those older games too, by the way. I wouldn't even say like these games are necessarily better or anything, but it just has more stuff to do, you know, and more realism, other stuff. That it's kind of mind-boggling.
We should have participate in such a beast.
Like literally, it kind of is hard to even like think about.
I just hope this means an end to all the shaking. Maybe by the time we're done in this valley, it won't be such a bad place to settle down.
Because, I mean, this game is like the old God of War games, sort of. I mean, it's a lot different, but it's similar to those games in some ways. But at the same time, it's like, it's just like everything is just so multiplied. Like, the graphics are 100 times better. You know, it's like, you know, like I said, all that other stuff. It's more realistic. It's more, you know, there's more stuff. It's bigger. You know, it's just like everything. It's kind of like those games, but just like a lot more. You know, this game is almost like Elden Ring or something, where there's just so much in the game that you can do that it's a little bit staggering. It's not like that game because this game is a little bit like more focused, where Elden Ring is kind of like open world type of thing. But it's kind of like that, like, you know, in a different way.
Ah,